Welcome back, my friends. It's been a very long time, and I'm sure you're just as tight as I am. It's definitely been a long time since I've personally done yoga too. So today we're going to just start off by opening up our hips. So you can start by having your right foot forward, and we're just going to lean a little bit to the right. And we're just going to pulsate right now just to get some warm up, some flow into this leg. So just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, leaning forward, and then hold for 3, 2, 1, and then just release, keeping your chest high, saying hello to your day with your heart, and then bringing your heart to the right foot, flexing the right foot. And now we're going to hold this for a few, maybe a minute or two. So we're going to continue doing some yin yoga here today. And as you know, yin yoga, you are holding the poses for just slightly longer than a regular practice, just so you can get more flexible and just open up the areas. In yin yoga, there's also the philosophy of there's emotions that are stuck within different body parts. So when we're holding these poses, we're also able to unlock certain emotions that have been stuck within us. So trying now to come deeper into this pose, if you'd like, is taking the left hand to the outside of the right leg and then giving yourself a twist, looking over your right shoulder. And just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you need to, you can bend the right leg to come a little bit further down, or keep it flexed and engaged so that way you get a deeper stretch within the whole leg. And then as we're in this pose, just reflect upon your day. How was it? Was there anything that had upset you? Was there anything that maybe caused an imbalance within you? Try to recall a memory like that. If it wasn't from today, think about the last time you felt an imbalance within your emotions. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you're in with this memory, try to breathe into the space of tightness. Try to breathe that memory out through the leg, simply by offering it forgiveness, offering it love, offering it your presence, that you have accepted that that was a memory, that has helped evolve you, that has helped your self-awareness. So releasing it now through the breath, out through the right leg, allowing this memory to no longer be stuck within you. Let it release you. Let it release any burdens or any imbalances. And then take a deep breath, and then exhale. Try to sink a bit further into the pose. Inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, come a little bit further down. You got this. Breathe in, and then exhale. Try to release that emotion or stuck energy out through the right leg. Maybe you can wiggle your toes here and feel that energy, a heat maybe from your foot. That is a small indication that it's working, that you are releasing something. Maybe you feel it in your hands or somewhere else in your body. Usually a form of heat is a sign that you are releasing an emotion from the body. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you want to come a little bit deeper, you can take the right hand, put it behind your left hip, or you can completely extend it back and look even further out, creating the twist within the spine, helping you to detox this certain emotion that you're working on. And if you feel that it's hard to let go, that's okay. Simply stay with this memory. Stay with it. Maybe there's still something that you need to learn from it before you can surrender more into this moment. And then hold now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly coming out, wiggling out your chest, wiggling out that leg, bringing it forward, shaking both legs out. We're going to do the opposite one now. So bringing the right leg in, the left foot out, just flexing the left leg, and then we're going to be pulsing here again. So bringing the weight forward and releasing back, bringing the weight forward and releasing back, forward for 3, 2, 1, hold, and again, 3, 2, 1, hold, release, and then come down. And then this time when you're on this side, you can give yourself a little massage here by digging your thumbs into your shin and into your calf. Just noticing how this leg feels. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, so noticing now how this leg is doing. Does it feel more tight, or maybe it's more loose? And instead of working on the same emotion or an imbalance, right now we're going to think of a happy memory. So think about your day, or think about what has made you happy this past week. It was actually my birthday on the 23rd, so I actually had a really fun hike. It did rain on the hike, but it was actually very releasing and very nice just to be in nature. So I'm going to be thinking about that moment. And if you want to think back on a happy memory for yourself, think about that and see how your leg reacts to it, how it reacts to a happier time. Maybe you feel it's becoming more open and you can sink a bit further. If you want to take your right hand to the outside of that leg and give yourself a twist, you can fully extend the twist by taking your left hand, extending it backward, or binding it by grabbing the right hip. So wherever you are, it's perfect just as it is. Even if you're up here, make sure that your hips are moving forward. You can bend the knee to help with that, or keep it straight. And then keeping the chest high as we're bending. You don't want to be slouching here. So thinking about that happy memory, thinking about the good times, and noticing how your body reacts as it's being absorbed in these good memories. Breathe in and breathe out. And each time you exhale, try to go a little bit deeper into the pose. And also listening to your surroundings. What is it that you hear? Do you have any music playing? Are you outside or inside? And reflect back on that happy memory. Where are you in this memory? Who are you with? What are you doing? And then try to bring in your senses. What do you smell? Is there anything that you can taste in this memory? And feel. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm actually super happy that I'm back with you guys and doing yoga. It's actually one of my happy memories right now. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you want to, you can rock forward and back here, just loosening up any other muscles, waking them up. Maybe it's been a while since I've done yoga. I just did it the other day and it reminded me how much I've slacked in making the videos for you. So this is my motivation now, is to continue doing some, so that way I can give my body some self-checks and I can help you also to feel good within your body. So now breathe in and breathe out. See if you can go deeper, rising the chest and then lowering it. Now also sending love and forgiveness to these happy memories and just releasing them out through the body. So we're opening up space to create new ones. Breathe in and breathe out, wiggling out the feet here. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. And then slowly coming out, just bringing the legs forward, wiggling them out, and coming onto your belly here. I'm just going to do a small baby cobra. Looking up and then looking down. You can flex your feet here, keeping them engaged. Just working on our middle back here and lower back. Middle back and upper back, looking up and down. And then finding a comfortable spot for your neck. You can have it hang down here, keeping the shoulders engaged by pushing them back. You're engaged through the elbows, through the palms. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you'd like to go deeper in this pose, you can push up from the palms. If you start to feel a pinch in the low back, you might have gone too far. If you feel uncomfortable, try to just breathe for a few rounds and just find the stillness within, or simply come back to your elbows. So just listening to your body now, to which pose it would rather be in. This may be a bit intense for the middle back and the lower back. Just honoring the space within you, honoring where your back feels good. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, keeping your shoulders engaged, pulling them back, pulling through the elbows, lifting through the chest. You can close your eyes if you'd like to, and simply listen to your surroundings. Listen to what's around. There's just a car that just started its engine. There's some trees that are dancing with the wind. Hear some cars echoing in the distance. Simply listening. Doesn't have to be any pretty sounds. Just the normal, everyday sounds. Being absorbed by the present state, being absorbed by your own presence. And then reflecting back to your heart space. Maybe you'd like to set an intention for the week or for the rest of your day. Check in with your heart every day as well. See what it would like to do. Check in with your heart and envision a green light radiating from your heart, allowing this heart chakra to open up as you envision a color green. letting it open as you're able to then hear your inner voice of truth within your heart. You can walk in a forest or on the grass, or bring elements of the color green into your home to help activate your heart space, and to listen more to your intuition from your heart. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're almost done. So keep envisioning that green light right now. What tone is it? What does it remind you of? Good. And slowly bring your palms closer to the chest, lifting up to a tabletop, and then just dropping the belly to a cat-cow position, just rotating. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace here, just wiggling yourself out. And then coming to our final pose with a wide-legged child's pose. So bringing your knees to the outside of the mat, then lowering yourself down. If you need to, you can get a pillow and put it under your bum or a block. So maybe you're more up here. You can just grab some props to help you sink further into the ground. We're focusing here on our hips. You can place your forehead onto the ground. Just sinking into the earth, sinking into the Mother Earth, allowing our heart to open here, asking Earth to help us open our heart to the rest of the day, to our dreams, and to the next morning. And try to extend further out to the front of the mat, really elongating the spine as we're opening up the hips. And breathing into the space of tightness. It may feel uncomfortable, so make any adjustments that you need to find some more comfort. Just breathing through the tightness. And you can keep envisioning this green light matching with Mother Earth, joining together as one. The messages from your heart or from the universe or from your higher self. So when you look up at the trees, know that your presence is there too. Ask the trees for guidance. Ask Mother Earth for her guidance to help you along to feel more grounded when you're at work, or having a conversation with a friend or a loved one. Ask Mother Earth to come through when you feel distorted, when you feel uneasy and not safe. Ask Mother Earth to help realign you back to the present moment. Now listening to any messages that may come through to you as we sink further into this pose. Listening and tuning in. If nothing comes through, that is okay. Simply listening to the sound of your breath. Breathing in and breathing out.
And seeing if you can drop the chest a little bit more, extending further to the front of the mat. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come on forward into a seated position, placing your hand on your heart and thanking yourself for being here, thanking yourself for joining me, as it's been a while. So I'm happy that you're back, and I'm happy to be back as well. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and be sure to check in with your heart simply by asking and closing your eyes, "Hey heart, what would you like to do today?" And you'll hear, or maybe you'll sense, or maybe you'll feel what you would like to do next. So as always, thank you and aloha. Be sure to share this video with at least one friend so they too can feel more open within themselves. Bye.